What's up, guys? Well, let's see here again to do my Survivor Series 1989 review. First match was in Chicago, Mount Horizon. Now it's All-State Arena. I would even say it was Richfield, Ohio. Richfield, Coliseum, Richfield, Ohio. The first two Survivor Series. I will review 1992 Survivor Series in the same building when I get to it. The first man is Dusty Rhodes, who just came in the company. There's the Barbie Cake, Tito Santana, and the Red Rooster. And that's when Sapphire's in this show. But they don't say her name yet. They say she's just a fan of Dusty Rhodes, I'm part of the fan of Dusty Rhodes with the poltergeists and stuff. That's just a big boss man. Bad News Bro, who replaced Akeem in the show. I don't know what happened to Akeem. I know he was there in 1990 and when Big Boss Man turned face against his former tag team partner. And this is right before his face turning. Like this last run of his heel. Big Boss Man, Like Martel and the Honky Tonk Man. And then, again, Bad News Brown didn't get along with anybody. It was like, he's like, he pushed the Big Boss Man, the Big Boss would push it back, and then he just walked out. Got cut out again. It's like, 2 years in a row, I don't know what's up with that man. So it's like, he's a loner, I get that. He don't want to be with teams. That's stupid. You know what I mean? Stupid, so. Dusty Rhodes and Bruce and Barbara BK win. Hassel, Jim Duggan, Bret Hart, Rugged, Ronnie Garvin, and Hercules. Just briefly split up the Hart Father. You should have put singles around this time. And we were back together as a tag team. I think it's just like, it's light. The tag team shouldn't light. It was also 1988, but just like did 14 instead of 5. You had enough teams to do like a 5-or-5. That's just after King. He was 13 around this time. Get the crown away from Hassel Jim Duggan. And this is when Queen Sherry was Macho Man's ballet for a while. Kicked his Alyssa to the curb. Not in his real life, but his storyline. That's why she's on this show, like I mentioned. Dion Bravo, Earthquake, who replaced Barry Windham, who was just like his family got some legal trouble. I don't know, it's him and his brother or some of my family members. The Windham family got caught during this time. That's why he had to pull himself out of there. That's why Earthquake's there, because Dion Bravo was with Earthquake anyways. Because of Dion Bravo was there anyway, so that's probably why. And Greg the Hound time. This is way before we formed Blues. Honky Tonk Man. My mom remembered his hair dyed black like Elvis. She don't like to dye hair. For some reason, she remembered the dye hair of Greg the Hammer Valentine. So good wrestler. Good, he's a second generation star. I get that. Denying his wrestling skills, but me personally, I just don't like the black hair he had. The dyed black hair he has. Just see, I just don't like the black hair personally. But don't deny him great to have wrestling skills. Not denying that. He's a good wrestler. But I don't like this whole dye hair thing. I look like Elvis. And then Dr. King, Randy Savage, and Dio Bravo. Greg the Hammer Valentine won. It's good. Because I love Sherry. Sherry's my favorite women's wrestling manager at one time. That made more sense when my sister lost Dr. King. I don't know why, but she does. She just does. That's about that. Yeah, you know, they switched to, it's like, this put this in the last place. It's like, because he's a Mitt Carter, and then put Hulk War in the main event, which we'll get to in a moment. You got Hulk Hogan, Jake the Snake Roberts. My mom loves Jake the Snake. I do too. And the Evolution, which is Ted DiBiase Sues. And the Power to Pain the Secret of Sues. Why? Remember the movie The Host Bar? Around at the time, me and my parents, my mom were, me and my parents and my sister were living in Holyoke, Massachusetts, prior to coming back here. And one summer, and around this time, around this time in '89, my dad, after my mom decided to like go to the movies, we see the whole bar because we're wrestling fans. When we started with wrestling fans, we just, and then because we were wrestling fans, we started wrestling around this time, around WrestleMania 5. I know it was a bootleg tape, I mentioned it so many times already over the years. In that summer, I think it's like, yeah, around the summer before SummerSlam of that year. I think we saw that. Because my dad has this friend who come and watch wrestling with us, him and his wife. I remember this too. We watched a whole preview together, just up to that point. Anyway, it was summer, like I said. I think my mom decided that we'd go to take me and my sister to the movies. So my dad went to the movies with us, but he just like dropped us off because they had the advertisement of Noah's Bar. His Hogan's in it, all was like our Air Talents there, like his friend BG Oakland, and I think Jesse the Body returned around in this movie. Billy Lee, who's Axe, he played this wrestler character. The acting was just like 1989. I'm old. I was 4 around this time. And Duke of Dorchester, I was right, sorry. Duke of Dorchester, P. Doherty, he's also from Massachusetts, but Dorchester, the dangerous part of town of Massachusetts. Believe me, I've been to Dorchester so many times. Believe it's dangerous. Besides, my hospital's right around there, Los Angeles, and there's Sacred Park Zoo, and Goodwill. I've never been to Goodwill, so. Oh, well, if we talk about Goodwill, let's talk about Goodwill's Bar. It's like, there's like several movies, so my mom decided we'd go to the Noah's Bar. And we were already wrestling fans up to that point. You know, from March to June, I think Noah's Bar came out in June. March to June, we were like bigger wrestling fans than when we first started. And then, you know, when we started to see it, we couldn't see Do the Right Thing because it had a little nude of Rosie Perez. Imagine my mom took us to see that, the little part, and then I slipped up by accident and told my dad that we saw boobs, you know, breasts, tits, and then he was like, not be happy about that, so. And we didn't see Karate Kid 3. I know people say it's not that good, because I was 4. And was at the time, and then closely like fan of Karate Kids in general, the movies, until I was 20 years old back in 2005. And that's when I became like to watch the movie fully, the all 3 movies. Watched the 4th movie with Hilary Swank. But I saw a little bit of like the first 3 Karate Kid films. A little bit pieces then, upstairs. And mostly we saw the 4th one. We grew up on the 4th one, so with Hilary Swank. I know Pat Maroon was in the 4th one, but like I said, we saw little pieces of the first 3. Ralph Macchio and Pat Maroon, but not fully until like I said, 20. Until I was 5 when they had that box set. All 4 movies in it. That's when I became a fan. You know, Ralph Macchio's like older now. Older, and then Zach was like older. He has a young baby face, like, you know, face before he had the face he had now. Very cute back then in 2005. He was slightly cuter than now in 2023. That movie stays the same until he died in that year, around this time. And Martin Poe's still the same before he has like the spiked hair he has now. Anyway, and awesome match. Hulk Hogan was the sole survivor, got everybody out. Very good. I still think the Hulk Hogan's a big baby. And I grew up Hulk Hogan, and I still think he's a baby. And they promote like the match, the movie in the match. Like I said, we saw the movie in the movies in that summer. Unfortunately, we never saw unfortunately, I meant to say, unfortunately, we didn't get the VHS tape when it came out in 1990. The song my mom was kid at the time. We had the VCR. I don't know why we didn't get the movies, you know, VHS to watch it over again till it was Skin Onion, you know, but that tape had Skin Onion on it. Well, I had the DVD, so eventually I will get the tape where I go find it on eBay. I got Roddy Piper, Jimmy Snuka, and Bill Schrackers versus Rick Rude. His longtime friend, Mr. Perfect, or my sister's favorite, and it was my favorite. And the Russo brothers. Very solid match, just enjoyed it. Mr. Perfect is the sole survivor on that team, so. You got the thing, and then the Ultra Warriors and the Intercontinental Champion on the side with the second reign. Oh, it's their second reign? Oh, WWE Champion, yeah, second reign. Jim Neidhart was to quickly split up to the singles a little bit until they reunited. And the Rockers versus Andre the Giant, Haku, or Anderson, and Bobby Graham, who's advised with the Brainbusters. The reason why they put Bobby the Brain on this because Tully Braxton failed a drug test that day. And that's why he's not in the match. He's not in the show that day because he failed a drug test. And it's supposed to be their last time him and Arn be in WWE, go back to WCW. So that's why he's not there. Out of the Brain he's there in the last minute. And Big Rude already captured his team already. So it's an awesome match. So, you know, in the finish, you know, when Heenan and Warrior mixed up and then the 2 people left, Bobby's brain just tested Ultra Warrior for years. Broke his neck and everything. And Ultra Warrior won. And poor Bobby, he had to like walk slowly, and then when he ran out to the back, knocked poor Bobby the Brain out. I feel bad for the man. You know, after years later, he had cancer, throat cancer, the same thing. Cancer my mom has. Bad for that man. So, no two warriors survived this. Like I said, he knocked out poor Bobby the Brain Heenan. Not deserving of that. So, that's my Survivor Series 1989 review. I remember I saw this too. Peace out.